Welcome to PhD&D on YouTube. What's up, everyone? My name is Kirk, and this is another episode of Wake Up and Smell the Dice. This is episode 13, actually. This is a little vlog show where I just talk about what's coming up on the channel, what I've been up to lately, and pretty much that's it. It's pretty casual. There's no script. Sometimes I go off on huge tangents, so bear with me. But I've already forgotten what I talked about in the last Wake Up and Smell the Dice, so if I repeat myself, I apologize. I haven't been able to do much gaming, and I can't remember if I did the last Wake Up and Smell the Dice after Brigade Con. I think it was actually before. So we'll just start off. What have I been up to gaming-wise? Let's start with video games, because I haven't done much of that lately, and I like to start covering that. So you know what I'm playing, because it does heavily influence the tabletop stuff that I come up with. Video games are a big part of that. So what I've been playing almost exclusively is Destiny for PlayStation 4. The Taken King came out, and it's great. Destiny was really starting to get boring before that. So I play with some friends quite often there. It's just kind of fun. That's inspired a lot of things for tabletop. You'll see a lot of that coming up too. But outside of that, I play like The Witcher 3 anyways, Diablo 3. I haven't played that lately, but that's a great one for tabletop inspiration. World of Warcraft, I play here and there. I play just little amounts of that game. I like it, but it's kind of one of those where it just feels like, it's always there. I'll play it when the mood strikes. So, but yeah, that's really it for the actual games. One that's not very tabletop related, I play Rocket League, which is awesome on PS4. So, but outside of that, that's pretty much the video games I've been playing lately. And again, not very much. Last weekend we had Brigade Con, which was awesome. Online convention for those of you that may have missed it. But Brigade Con took up a lot of time. It was a lot of work, but it was so worth it. Everybody did awesome. You can watch the Reflections on Brigade Con video on the channel if you want to see more about that. But yeah, right before Brigade Con, actually the night before, I did a one-shot. And like I said, I may have talked about this already, but I ran a one-shot in the Forgotten Realms. It was my first time actually DMing in the Realms, which was just cool. It was really cool. Love the Forgotten Realms. It was fun to actually DM a game in there. And so this was just some friends online. We did it over Skype, actually. It wasn't obviously going to be broadcast, so I went away from Google Hangouts, and I know people have talked about this in the Brigade lately, is Google Hangouts or Skype. Google Hangouts has way more tools for RPGs. It's built better for RPGs. However, Skype has a lot less technical issues in my experience. But we all have pretty good internet connections. We've never had a ton of trouble with Hangouts lately. In its early stages, it was terrible. But we did Skype because I've got some pretty ornery players, and they will get into that Google Hangouts toolbox or whatever, and there's certain things you can click, like where it'll automatically like find your face, and it will put like hats on you. They just kind of like float with you. And I've got players that'll do that the entire game. Like, not kidding. So we did Skype. I don't think they realized that was why I chose Skype, but it worked well. Fun game, really fun game. We have a little like one-shot group now that we're gonna run one-shots like every 2 weeks with this group. Just rotate DMs, well, between two of us at least. There's 4 total people in the group, so it was a lot of fun. 5th edition D&D, of course. I've been sticking with that, but it was a good time. So that's really the only game I've played in lately. We haven't done the Candelure campaign for a few weeks. Like I said, I stopped that leading up to Brigade Con. I'll probably pick it up next week. We are getting into Star Wars with the release of Episode 7 coming out. We are going to run what's the game? There's like 3 of them. I can't even remember the name. Our DM, I'm not going to run it, but our DM bought it. Game Master bought it. And it's the Force one, I think, where it's more Jedi. So he bought that, so we're going to be running that soon. For those that didn't see on Facebook, National Novel Writing Month, NaNoWriMo, is coming up in November, and I will be doing that, and I encourage everyone else to do that. Where I'm going with this is that I'm actually going to be writing like a Star Wars fan fiction. I started one, a bunch of friends started one back, probably like 2008, 2009, and it's probably the best writing I've ever done. I'm not a writer by any means, so I'm going to pick that back up. We're all going to do some Star Wars novels, so that should be fun, just kind of leading up to the release of the movie. Doing more with Star Wars, but still staying with Dungeons and Dragons campaigns. So Candler will pick back up. I'm also almost finished converting a module. I don't think I have it here. Reavers of Harkenwald, which is a 4th edition module for, I think, 2nd to 3rd or 4th level players. And I'm going to be running that actually broadcast on the channel. So it will be the first official game I've actually broadcast on this channel. So look forward to that. I've reached out and invited one player, and if time permits, he will be included, but the rest of them we're going to find from the One Shot group. We're going to organize that completely through the One Shot group on Facebook, so that'll be good. But like I said, I've almost finished converting it to 5th edition to make it fun. And I used a method to convert it and organize it that I am going to share in another video, because it's great. It's really great if you're running online games. And it's really great if you have 2 monitors. You don't need 2 monitors, keep in mind. It's really great if you have 2. So that's more gaming coming up. Also something else to look forward to on the channel. So let's segue to the actual channel and what's going to be happening on this channel soon. The biggest news I've got, and it's awesome. I finally pulled the trigger. I finally bought a quality microphone. I don't think my audio has been too bad, but my computer sometimes gets loud enough where I think you can hear it in videos. And, you know, if I want to have like the door open like I do now, or if the air conditioner, which is right back here, the air conditioner heater kicks on, I've got to stop recording. Unless I'm in like a Hangout and have a headset, then it doesn't pick up. So I pulled the trigger. I got a Blue Yeti microphone with the, what's that little screen called? Pop filter, something like that. So I'm going to have a nice high quality mic. Maybe it'll be awesome and you'll be able to see it in the videos right here, talking into the mic. That'll give it some good quality. I think the number one most important thing in videos, believe it or not, is audio. I think most people watching get more upset by audio issues than actual like video issues. Now, I have a pretty high quality webcam, not the one I'm using now. I mean, it's good. It's not bad at all. It's built in. However, my computer does not like it when I hook up a separate mic and a separate webcam and try to film using both of those. It likes to freeze up on me. So I think I'm not stuck with this camera, but I think it does what it needs to. So Blue Yeti mic incoming. Should be here within a week. That will also pump me up to make more videos because I'm going to love using that. I just know it. So that's the biggest thing probably coming on the channel. Upgrade. Like I said, the other one going to be running Reavers of Harkenwald, which should be a short adventure. It's definitely more than a one-shot, so I'm hoping to get a group of players who can meet maybe once a month for just a couple of months to knock that out. And then from there, that's going to be, I'm going to steamroll right into some online games. I'm going to be playing in more games. I'm going to be running more games. BrigadeCon really got me excited to do that, and I finally think I have a schedule where I'll be able to do that a lot more. It's just going to work out a lot better, especially with the new mic. So everything's going to be good for more online gaming, so look forward to that. Other stuff on the channel, like I said, I will be doing a video on this new prep method that I have. It's going to be very good for some of you, and I know some of you, you don't DM that way, and it's not going to work for you. But still watch it, because you can always probably warp that into your own method somehow. For those of you that are digital DMs, as we'll call you, you're going to like it. You'll like it a lot. So we got that incoming. Other videos. What else? I have a whole list. I don't want to dig them up right now. Wake Up and Smell the Dice will obviously continue. Hopefully NPC All-Stars can kind of swing back and make its return. Some other things, just probably some more live stuff, some more coffee and campaign building, some more Q&As, and then maybe a little bit in the world building series too. I'm not gonna promise like a schedule. I've done that before and failed miserably, and you know that. So just look for just more content coming. My goal is like 3 to 4 videos a month minimum, whether that's including actual gameplay or whatever. That's kind of my goal, my little sweet spot there I'm going to shoot for. So definitely more stuff coming on the channel. I'm doing a lot of projects behind the scenes right now. I've got quite a few working with other people in the community, and I can't talk about those until they come about. So that's kind of exciting. I'm also working on one that should be done probably within the next week. That's going to give you, as well as it's kind of designed for a group. You'll see, but it's basically a free setting. It's a short PDF that hopefully looks somewhat good for somebody who's not a designer, doesn't have Photoshop. But hopefully it'll provide you enough information on a setting that you'll be able to take that and use it. I'd like to see it in some one-shots. I'd like to see, maybe not campaigns, but like some adventures run in it. But the biggest thing you'll see in the other video detailing this is that it's mostly to see what people need. What do you need to run someone else's setting? What do you need to run like a one-shot or a module from someone else? What is the bare minimum that you need on that setting to be able to successfully run it and have fun? So, like I said, free, awesome PDF incoming with a very cool, very exciting setting that I've been working on that I think everybody's gonna like. It's gonna kind of be my go-to setting from now on for stuff on the channel. Like if I provide things for people on the channel like tutorials, or if I detail a setting, it's going to be this one. It's going to be this setting that I'll run one-shots in. So it's, like I said, it's kind of the new setting for the channel, at least. I've still got tons of settings I work on, and I'll share those with you too, but consider this the channel setting. I think that's really all I have. Not much else in the community after Brigade Con. There's a little bit of a lull as far as big things happening, but there's still tons of gaming, still tons of stuff you can watch, do, and yeah, I think I'll cap it there. We're already at like 13 minutes, so thank you for watching. Look forward to more on the channel. Hopefully in the next video we'll have some top-notch audio quality. Thank you, and have a great week of gaming, everyone.